Okay, so real quick here, for the part 2 of the earthquake lab, once you click that virtual earthquake link, it's going to take you here to this little online assignment. And what this is going to do is walk you through how to read seismograms. And so we talk about that a little bit in lecture, but here you're going to actually be able to do some of those things where we see a little trace where there's a deflection in a needle that's telling us how much energy is being released during this earthquake. We can use these seismograms to do an epicenter location if we have 3 of them. So we're going to do that in this activity. Then we're going to determine how far away they are. And then we're going to use it to figure out a magnitude, give us a Richter magnitude, so how much energy is released. And so what you can do as you walk through here is you can choose any of these 4 as an example. Once you do, you just want to click next, and it's basically going to tell you how it works. How are we measuring the magnitudes and how are we obtaining the epicenter? And so what you're going to do is in the first part, it's giving you 3 seismograms and you're going to evaluate the lag time. Now we've talked about this in lecture. It's just the arrival time difference between the P and the S waves. So the P is the fastest, it arrives first, it gives us this first deflection. And then the S wave arrives after that and gives us the second big deflection. And the seconds are on the bottom here. So you're just going to use that to determine how many seconds has elapsed between the arrival of the S and P. If you put it there and hit convert, it'll do that for you. And then you're going to continue on, and it's going to give you some more kind of graphs to read about figuring out based on those seconds you inputted, how far away are you? You're going to use this chart. Over here is the seconds that you've calculated. You're going to come over, intersect this line, go down. It'll tell you how far away you are from the earthquake. Now remember, this is all explained in this activity, so make sure you're reading through and doing that. And then of course you can click Find Epicenter. It'll tell you how accurate you were. And then it'll walk you through getting the amplitude of the wave, which is going to give us some indication of the amount of energy released. And then we can figure out a magnitude for this. When you are done, you're going to end up with something like this. And so it's going to say, okay, you're done. We're very happy. I want you to, print your certificate. And so you'll need to fill out information in the certificate for it to load. Your name, you can put MCC, and then you could put just Arizona for the location. Should autofill the date for you. If you fill those out and then hit next or get certificate, you should come to this window. This is the screen capture that I want from you. I want it to have this little certificate with your name and this little chart here that has the information that you went through when you did the activity. And that's where you're going to submit for credit for the second part of the lab. So walk your way through it, read the instructions, you fill out the information correctly, and you can just move along through the activity, eventually ending up at the page that's asking you to input your name, school, and you can just put, like I said, Arizona for the location. And then once you hit Get Certificate, you should get this page. Just give me a screen capture and upload that for your assignment, and you are good to go. If you have any issues with that, or you're not clear on how to get the certificate, or you have some other complexities with that, of course, just reach out to me and I'll help you out.